Okay, hello, I hope that you can hear me well. So, welcome back to Corner 211. Yeah, this stream is actually me returning after a while since the last stream, right? And I would say that also the last stream is actually not as planned as well. Not actually, and when I actually say that, I'm not actually referring to the gaming series that about the Rune Factory that I was doing on the channel without commentary as well. That will still continue, and maybe we will have another session tomorrow regarding the next step of the story. But now, I actually want to restart streaming also regarding the developing series. It is because it's been a while again since the last time I streamed this series. And just a very quick follow-up that I actually have a Facebook profile called Corridor 211 as well, since my ambition for Corridor 211 is now bigger. It will actually not only containing developing or gaming, but it is also the identity that I will use for sharing to the world more about myself. So you will find many things out there, including my hobby regarding anime, also the developing and gaming maybe. So it is just like an alternative identity that I will use for interacting with the whole world out there. So if this is the first time you are coming to Corridor 211, welcome. And if you were already one that already follow me, which is not enough, not okay, so not enough, but it's actually not much. So if you are new here, welcome. It's Minh Hikari, and this is it is basically my place for doing random things. So I am currently working on a completely new setup right now. Just so you see that I am currently running Windows again, not Linux, because I don't know if showing this thing is actually a good idea on stream, but I am actually rocking a mini PC for the moment, and like I completely overwhelming and do a completely new setup for my workspace here. So I might actually want to make one video regarding my current workspace and all of the journey that I already like come through to have my workspace to the moment that it is currently. But that is just regarding my workspace, like the physical workspace. For the virtual workspace right here, I am still a big fan of Linux, and I still want to use Linux for anything development. So that will be the thing we will try to do today. That is reinstalling EndeavourOS, an Arc-based distribution that I like. And I am still in love with EndeavourOS there, more than CatchyOS by the way. And we will do a clean installation in a VM. You can see that I am having VMware Workstation currently running here. And actually, regarding that, this setup, this installation will actually act later on as my main environment for developing a new version of the catechism management system that I were already complete in the previous study year. Just not that in like I would say it not in just the glorious way that I actually want it to be, because the time that I try to run it was like really bad there. So that is it. I guess I want to do a little bit better, and this is the beginning of the study as well, so maybe it's time for me to jump in. Maybe it is a little bit late for now, but I know that I have like 2 or 3 more weeks before the first week, and before the first week of us beginning to teaching catechism again for the new study year. And I actually want to at least begin trial running the attendance module on the first week there, and that will actually happen within, I think, 2 weeks time. Let me actually check the calendar now. Today is September 6th, and that will be next week. Yeah, next week. So tomorrow will be 7th of September, and next week will be 14th. Not really, 21 will be the first day. So I basically have 2 weeks at best. So for me to make everything here working. So yeah, and before we actually start, in case you don't know, I actually have a page right here on my Facebook, and this is the page that I am currently using for everything regarding like the other part of me that I want to share to the world. And as I already told you from the start of this stream, this will be the page that I will acting on the most. So this is me showing you what it currently look like now, and we actually have like, I just have a post regarding the working in progress relation database relation data model that I was currently working with, and I'm still working on that one. And this post is actually just up there this morning. So I guess that's everything, but if you see this, please follow. I actually have the summer 2025 anime moment here that I am currently running as well, and like nearly you will find every single part of me up here. So it is not only developing, you will see anime posts, you will see developing posts, you will see maybe gaming, I don't know. I know that 6 song is just released. I haven't played the original yet, but maybe one day I will play it on stream. I don't know if that will be a thing or not, but for now, let's keep it like that, I guess. Yeah, so facebook.com, search for Carter211, finding this name right here, and follow me if you can. Just a little bit of self-promoting there. Alright, so let's get back to what we are to our main purpose of this stream. So I have my computer here, I have workstation firing up, and now we will create a new virtual machine. I will want to go, oh, and by the way, you can act on the stream, you can command it in English or in Vietnamese. I will interact with both. Still I prefer English though, so if you can write English, please do. But Vietnamese is still welcome, and mainly I want to note that I will use English as my main language on the channel here, so for your information. Though on my Carter211 I posted both in English and Vietnamese. So if you are Vietnamese, you can still following me, but if you are not a Vietnamese and you know English well, not really well, but if you know English and you can understand English, then I also post content in English as well. So yeah, again, please follow. I will really appreciate it if you do that. All right, let's go back to where we are, what we are currently doing. I actually want to check if my stream still run really good. I actually want to reach 100 followers before the live stream is actually open here. So I actually want to unlock this one right here, and that will, and I actually need to have 100 followers at least. So for starting streaming up here as well, I already have a Twitch running, I already have my YouTube channel running, not up here though. So if you want to see that, please again follow. Yeah, that is the third time I am self-promoting myself, by the way. Okay, so let's go here. I will use the installer disk that I already downloaded and put it in here. So this is the EndeavourOS Mercury Neo. Actually, let me actually check if we have a new version of EndeavourOS here. I actually having some music running in the background there. They are from Game Chops, so they are really good chilling lo-fi music there. So if you can support them, I will really appreciate that. I hope that I actually put that banner under my Twitch stream so you can see it. And I also really hope that I already include there inside my description on my YouTube stream as well. It seems that that is still the newest one for now. Yes, March 25th. That is still the latest one. Yeah, 2025.03.19. That is still the most updated one, so I will choose that. So next, we don't really have Arc Linux here, so I will just choose all the Linux, but I know that we're running the kernel of sys.s, and I will keep it over here as my location, and the name will be Carter 211 EndeavourOS. Endeavor, yes, that is correct. And next, I will get it 128 single file though. No, let's split it to multiple file and customize the hardware a bit. So about 12 gig of RAM. Okay, hold on. 12 times 104. I actually need this number right here because that will be 12 gig. Processor, I want to have one processor with 4 cores because that is more than enough. I don't want to run any virtualization there. Network adapter is fine. USB compatibility, let's go 2.0. We are fine with that. This thing is also well, so I will close that and finish. And we actually see a new VM being created here. Let's go to option, and I actually want to change a thing here. Where is the, I know VMware tool is a thing that I will need to install inside there later on to at least make copy and paste between host and the guest operating system working. Here we are, UEFI, but no secure boot, please. Okay, so let's power on and we will do the installation. And that will be the one I choose. Okay, we're running in the thing. Let's wait a bit for it to be loaded. Okay, it is up. As you can see, I will full screen this one so you can see it clearly. Okay, so before we actually started installing, it seems that I accidentally closed that, but first I want to do something. First thing first, I will actually want to open this file right here because I want to, okay, this is fine. I want to change something up. Oh, I really hope I am currently hearing stutter from the music that I am currently opening in the I'm currently playing in the background. I hope that it is not a thing on the real stream, maybe because I am actually connecting to my soundbar using Wi-Fi. Oh no, sorry, Bluetooth. So maybe that stutter is actually from the bad connection there, but I hope that it will not be on the real stream. Okay then, I want to add this one, Docker compose. What else do I want to add? Papyrus, icon, theme. What else do I want to add? I might actually want to add more, but for now those things are good already. Okay, beautiful. So that's done. One more thing, I am in Vietnam, but from my experience, the mirrors regarding Arc Linux in Vietnam is really unstable. So I will actually want to use something else. And the location, the mirrors location that I always use when it comes to Arc Linux is from Hong Kong itself. So I am press OK now and waiting for a little bit. Oh, XTOM is on the top. That is actually what I want because this report right here is really stable, and like it did fail me sometimes in the past, but not so many times now. Like it is extremely stable. I just want to say that. So if you are in Asia, I can actually recommend you to go with Hong Kong and with the mirror, with the XTOM mirror here. But basically you can choose anyone on the top 3, and their mirrors are really stable, and you will not have too much problem with them later on. And I think it will ease a little bit of the user because Arc Linux tend to be like the least stable distribution, Linux distribution here, if you really want to look at it from that perspective. But that one is, I would say, it makes me a little bit more interesting than just, yes, sometimes I was furious at that, but after that I always learn something new about Linux, about how Linux works, about what is happening underlying, and understand more about the configuration that I actually need to do for just to make something work, which is a really good experience there, even though I don't really have anywhere to note that back, which I am trying to fix right now. So just want to say Arc Linux still is my love, and EndeavourOS is the, I would say, the most stable and the most suitable distro for me. I will actually share you a little bit more details after I'm done with the installation. So let's start the installer now and online. Okay, waiting a bit for the mirrors to sync up. It is starting now. Okay, so I'm not using Vietnamese actually. American English, yes. Region Asia zone is correct. Change this to US. You can actually use your keyboard to typing and jumping to the entry really quickly here. Just a little bit of tips for you. Okay, so this one right here, I will use Budgie. The reason I use budgie is because first, it is really intuitive. I can actually use GNOME if I want to, but I found budgie is actually better and more natural to use, and it is minimal enough, so I don't actually need to care about anything else regarding customization, trying to make something work like GNOME, like KDE, like the other part. It's just like very simple. I only need to reconfigure something and I already have a full installation working. And I will say that budgie actually struck. Yeah, I know that in the Linux world, some people really want to customize things, and that is actually what Arch Linux is really good about. It lets you customizing what you really want to have on your machine, customizing the look, customizing how your machine works, and customizing what you actually want to put on your machine there. But to me, it is too overwhelming, I would say. And that's why I tend to go with something that is simple enough but still powerful enough. And like I am trying to find the sweet spot there, like I don't actually want to lock me into a specific thing, but also I want that thing to be the most simple and the most straightforward as I want it. And I found that budgie that stopped there. I know that the development is really slow at the moment because I don't know, like the last time I heard from them is from last year, and the post from the beginning of this year. They don't really push any new posts at the moment. I hope that they are currently working on budgie 11, which is based on Qt, which is based on I don't know, Wayland or something like that. But what I want, and so there is not much going on the surface regarding budgie desktop at the moment, but I really want budgie, and I really want to see the next level, the next generation of budgie desktop there. And I really hope that first I will see that in the future, and then secondly I hope that budgie is still keeping this philosophy. I hope that I am using the correct word there. I really hope that they still keeping this philosophy of simplicity, futuristic, modern, simplicity, minimalism, and elegance. I hope they are staying true on that one. For now, budgie will only work with S11, and because this is a virtual machine, I have no problem with S11. In fact, I will only have a problem if I use this machine for multimedia, because I actually have my laptop back there, and I know that I actually want to make a video regarding all my room here, my workspace here, but that laptop is actually connecting to my projector in the same room, and it is for the moment running also EndeavourOS, but I use GNOME instead of budgie because S11 causes stuttering and tearing on the media consumption side, because I watch anime, I watch YouTube, so that system with the projector is mainly for me to consume the media, but for working it's not actually important, so I can't live with this 11. Just want you to know that. Okay, now I actually want to not install in Firefox because I will install something later on. Let's do like that, and you can see that the custom package that I defined before over here, we have ZFS, we have Docker, we have Docker Compose, we have Papyrus, and I hope that will be enough, right? Let's install the LTS kernel and press next. Use systemd, please. Now I will erase on this, swap to 5 for the swap instead of a partition, and I will use btrfs instead of ext4. I don't want to encrypt the system though. Okay, let's not use my full name, but let's use Corridor 211. quarter to 11, and I will use quarter to 11 VM. Let's just keep it like that. Okay, password, let me choose a very simple one. Okay, and next, and install. Okay, now it is waiting. What we are currently doing now is waiting for the installation, for the installer to install EndeavourOS for us. And I will actually turn on the log so you can actually see as well. But is there anything that make me interested in the slide here? I will try to see. Not really. Yeah. Okay. Simple is better. That's what I actually told you about. In the past, I know that I was once trying to install Arch Linux purely, and that went horribly wrong, like so many times in the past, to the point that it made me rage quit on Arch Linux. But then after that, I found out a script for installing Arch Linux. Mind you, Arch Linux doesn't really have any helper script like the current Arch Linux. Arch Linux back then, I would say 2015, 2016. That was actually the third-party script that I randomly stumbled up on GitHub, and that actually helps me to install Arch Linux really quickly, to the point that I remember the raw URL of the script to clone it down and run it on any machine there. Yeah, and then thanks to that script, I discovered that because before that moment, I was using quite many things, Ubuntu, CentOS, Red Hat, even Red Hat, yes, and quite many other things before I actually come to Arch Linux. And once I come across the installation process and really go in and use Arch Linux, that was the time when I know about a very basic thing regarding desktop environment, which at the time Cinnamon was actually the one that I was go with and use the most there. But later on, I mean, I figured out that Arch Linux is very intuitive. Okay, that word is a bit hard to say, but it is so natural to use, and the usage of Arch Linux is really like completely better and more simple than every single other distro that I know about. And from that point on, Arch Linux became my love, right? Of course, I was playing around with what was that again? With the pure Arch Linux for a while before I actually realized that I want something a little bit more than that, especially when it comes to installing and reinstalling. Like, if I need to reinstall Arch Linux, then I actually want to have something more intuitive and more easier. It might, but not overwhelming like Manjaro, because if you know Manjaro OS, I really hate it. At the moment, I really hate it, and mainly because that they're not using, at the time, I don't know the current Manjaro OS for now, but at that time, back then, 2017, 2018, it used its own repository and not utilizing the main repository of Arch Linux. And to me, that is not minimal at all. But now, so I try to figure it out things again. I come across very many things, catchy OS, and I know that I also tried very many others distribution based on Arch Linux itself until I stumbled upon EndeavourOS and until now I still have a feeling that EndeavourOS strike directly on at my sweet spot here. It is minimal enough, so I will say that the repositories that is introduced in EndeavourOS here is actually still the repositories of the original Arch Linux. In fact, that you just saw me running and choosing Hong Kong mirrors there with reflector simple, which is actually built in the live media, the installer environment there of EndeavourOS, whatever you want to call it. But then it only the thing that EndeavourOS introduced is actually only one more of their repository on the top of all of that, and I think that strike my sweet spot there. I will say that I don't really use their software, the EndeavourOS software, really much, but they actually minimal and they tend to be useful to me to some point in time. So sometimes I actually use them and found them really useful there, like the UI with the reflector simple there. That is a tool actually being built by EndeavourOS themselves, and it's actually make the thing more natural to use. Of course, reflector is Linux command line script, but that actually surface every single thing up on the UI, so that become more easier for me to do. Alright then, we are at 80% now. It just complete install the base system, and now it is install the bootloader, and I already hope that it already running the MKE. What the heck was that? I cannot remember it, but I hope that is completed right now. And yeah, I just need to wait. I will hope that back there, because like this is the online installation, right? So what was happening of all the time I'm sitting here talking to you, maybe you find it a little bit boring, I don't know, but I just want to share as much as I can. It's done, but it's actually downloading all of the base system from the Hong Kong mirror that I just choose and install that on the hard drive there. So I hope it will work, hopefully. Yeah, okay, we are done with it and we will restart right now. So after it is up, I will want to see the installation working there. As you can see, we actually being in the boot menu, which I just passed, and now we are waiting for the login page. That is the whole installation of Arch Linux there. It took time because I actually sitting here and talking to you, but everything, if like you really focus into it, it will only take you like 10 minutes with a good like 10 to 15 minutes with a good internet connection. All right, so we are inside here. We are inside the installation now, so I will do that really quickly. And welcome to EndeavourOS. Seriously, yeah. Let me do something first. So let's go to system. Let's go to display, and I actually want to hold on a second. Don't show me anymore. I want to change it to Full HD. I really hope that the background music will not actually stutter that bad, because I don't know if you will see it, you will hear the stutter on stream, but I hope that it will not. If I will actually look at the stream later, but if it is, then I will actually need to do something regarding that. Okay, so we are having up here every single thing that I need. Now, let me go to keyboard, and I actually want to set up. So this will be my installation and my configuration, so to the point that I consider. So we will actually sit here with together until I feel fine with the installation, right? For now, I already have it running right here. So if I go to about here, you will see that we have our machine here. We have it running in VMware. We have about, I don't know why it say 11.6 gig being installed there, but we have the kernel, we have the S11, we have Budgie 10.9.2 running, and we have the processor. We have 4 cores here. Rapoo is software rendering. Okay, let's keep it like that. I don't know if I can change this, but let's see. All right. Wow, we have just an artificial day. Okay, so let's change something first. But your desktop setting, let's keep it Papyrus Dash. So I changed the icon theme because I actually really like to use it. Okay, let's not do anything for now. Let's not do that also. Click policy. I don't actually want to put anything on here. Okay, so the bottom panel, I will actually want to replace this first. So not Budgie panel, but it's actually having the app menu from UM880. So if you look inside here, you will see that beside the out of the box plugin being installed, we also have every single plugin of UM880 being installed here as well, and that is actually something that I really like because I actually have this much better, right? So power strip, so I can have a little bit of power strip there if I need to, and yeah, like that one. Icon task list is actually this part right here, so I want to restrict to the workspace, and let's keep it like that. There's an applet here that I like to use, the visual space. I know that we actually have a built-in workspace switcher, but mainly I only need to know which workspace I am currently on. So I will actually add a both in so you can compare. And I actually like the minimal of the visual workspace there. So yeah, I just realized that you don't really can see the bar down here because things just going really quickly, but yeah, I can do this. So if you can see right here, this is the workspace thing, the whole thing, the workspace switcher. So this is this thing right here, and this is the visual space. Me, I like this more than this. It's just like that. Okay, so let's remove the workspace switcher, and I will move the visual space over, turning off the style region, so things on the taskbar look more unified to each other. Okay, and I think that is it for what's currently being done there. All right, I will actually need to use Vietnamese on why I developing as well. So I actually want to add one more thing regarding the input. Let's add the keyboard layout and move it right after here. Okay, I think that's enough. All right, let's go back to not the desktop setting but the system settings. Hold on a second. So I'm going to display now. Keyboard, I actually want to have a little bit of shortcut here. So first, the home folder, Windows E. So if I press Windows E right now, it opened Demo here, as you can see, and right on my home. That is good. Secondly, let's create a custom shortcut, and this custom shortcut I will use for opening the terminal with the command is gnome terminal. But she actually used gnome under the hood, so I will control Alt T, and if I'm pressing it now, it works completely. Go to preference. I want to change something here as well. Rename default. colors. Let's keep it like that. So bone text in brown color, in bone color, in bright color. Holy cow. Run command as login shell, and that is good. Okay, now let's run it up again. I actually want to enable something here because if you remember, back there I have Docker installed, right? So I want to enable Docker up first. And why did I know that? It mainly because I am so familiar with Linux right now, especially Arch Linux. Like the 5th or 6th year I use Arch Linux for now. So we have sudo pacman, not pacman. I don't actually want to use something. First, let's okay, hold on a second. Let's do things one by one. First, let's enable Docker first. So we have sudo. What the heck is that? Sudo system ctl enable docker, and press in the password. So Docker is now enabled. I will also want to add user mod, the current user, into a Docker group, and the user that I want to add in is actually who I am. Will actually returning the current user and will append that user inside this command right here, and I am putting this into, I don't know what is the TD, right? I don't know, but if you wrap it inside here, this will actually execute this part here first before like this will actually execute the who I am command first. So if I open the new one right now and run who I am, you will see that who am I, not who I am. So you will see that it is actually return my username here right now, and the thing that this will do, I actually need to change that right now, is it will execute this command because I actually put it inside here. It will return this and it will put it inside this whole command before running the main thing here. So if I press enter right now, it's fine, right? If I run Docker version right now, it will not working at the moment because you will actually need to run it again. Like I actually need to restart the thing to really have the Docker startup and the user mod AG Docker up there to really work, and I will do that shortly. So that is the first thing that I did. The second thing here is I want to change the cell because I had this one right here. Yeah, I have ZSH being installed already, and I actually want to use ZSH instead of bash because ZSH we actually have all my ZSH, which provide us with very many useful tools that I will install later on. So just for you to know that I will use ZSH. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, instead of bash. And the way that I am changing to ZSH is change here, and I will use the command with ZSH again, which ZSH will return you the location of that bin right there. So again, it will run that get, and that execution will return you this part right here, and the whole thing here will become this one, and then this whole thing will be executed. So that's it. And I actually want to add my password here, Xiaojiang, that's fine. That will actually need a restart as well. Anything that I actually want to do before I restart? I hope not. So let's reboot, and you will see everything that I just did magically work. Whew. I know that I tend to talk a bit too much, so I hope that it will not bore you. Okay, let's log in again. Oh my. Okay, that's up again. And if I'm using, I am opening this one right now, you will see that ZFS is now the default shell that we are currently using. I actually want to do something regarding this one. So 10213040, and then we go for 07. All right, that is it. Now before actually do anything regarding that, I need to install something, because at the moment I can actually try to copy something inside here and it will completely not working. Literally, because I'm just I actually have a second screen right here, and I just copy something and then I try to go back inside here and paste. It is not working at the moment. To make that happen, you will actually need to do a little bit more configuration here, which I don't remember, so I am pulling up the VMware guest page on my secondary monitor right now. So I will actually need to do something regarding this one. Okay, first we will need to open this one right here to and by the way, to install software on Arch Linux. I think that I actually might need to zoom in a little bit so you can clearly see what I did here. But to install something in Arch Linux, you use pacman -s there, and then the name of the package that you want to install. In this case, I want to install open VM tools. That is the wrong password. I can fill that. Okay, let's wait for it. And then we will actually need to enable something as well. ctl enable VM tool SD here. Okay, and I will start it as well. We're not done here yet. Because I still need to install something else, because the copy and paste between host and the guest is still not working until I installing this. I don't know why that happened, but it is a thing. Sudo pacman -s again, and gtk mm3. Yes, that is correct. Okay, and if I am trying to copy anything from the host now, will it work? Copy and paste. Not working. Another reboot, please. I hope that it should work. I hope that it works right now. If it's not, then I clearly do something wrong. Okay, I'm logging in again. And I can actually do a gedit here and try to copy something over. Paste. Beauty. This is the thing that I just copied from my guest, from my machine there. And if I am copy something over here to my main machine, yeah, it works also. That's right. Yeah, I don't actually streaming the audio stream, so you don't really see that it's working, but just believe me, it is working. You will. So to get that working, you will actually need to do that. Alright, while we're inside here, I am also installing a thing here. But this is a bit special because we are not installing it using... Okay, before we actually come to that, I actually want to try to open this first. Now, so we have here all my ZFS. This is the one that I just told you about. You will see that in a quick second, but I will actually want to copy that inside here and wait for a bit when it is doing all my ZFS. I will say yes, and that is it. I can close the terminal and open it now. So open ZFS is now installed. Let me configure something first regarding this one. Gedit ZSHRC. And I actually want to open that up here because first I want to change the font and color to use combat here so I can actually look at it much better. The thing that I will want to get down here is the plugin, because I have some plugin that I want to use. First, this already have the Git plugin being installed. I want to install I want to add something more inside here. First, SH agent. Which is later on I will actually creating the private key and try to add it into the SSH agent. This will do that automatically for me. Second, this is a tool that I really like to use regarding installation of anything regarding development environment there. We will use that to install Python and Node.js in our project. And one more thing that I want to use is Docker. I don't really clear, but I just want to edit it. Of course, you will not want to add too many things here because that will slow down the shell startup, which is good, right? So that's done, and we're done now. So if to check if it's work, if I'm opening the thing now, you see that we actually have this one plugin already being run, and it's found out that I don't really have this one right here, this folder .ssh right here, which I actually need to create later on. Okay, what else can I do? Let me actually try to run Docker version again, and now you can see that everything is currently working pretty well, right? Okay, so that is done. Now, installing things using the command line is good, but also sometimes I still want to have something like some UI, so I can actually more easier to search for something and look at its information before I am installing. EndeavourOS actually already come with this tool right here. No, yay. So this is basically like in Arch Linux you have the repository, like the main repositories, but you also have a very powerful thing called AUR, Arch User Repository. And to interact with Arch User Repository, you can just like, if there is a package that you did not found in the official repositories of Arch Linux, then chances are it will be in the AUR. Of course, I know that we have the AUR being attacked with malware recently, but it is not the real reason why you should ditch AUR completely, because I really like the idea of the Arch User Repository there. It combines it is not completely distributed, so if you already use Ubuntu, then I think you already dealt with the situation where you actually need to install something outside the Ubuntu repositories, that you actually need to add some repository into the system, and then later on when you try to run apt update, it say the repository is already changed, is already out of date, it's returning 404, and you actually need to put your effort to just clean up every single thing, which is I really hate, because that is extra effort, and I want to keep everything as minimal as I can. So having some center to have like every single thing at the same place, sometimes it's actually a very good idea, and AUR actually make the use of Arch Linux much more simple as it were currently compared to the other distro there. You can see that as some criticism to the other one, but I don't know. I love AUR, I love Arch Linux, and that's how I see AUR and how it benefits me compared to the other operating system out there. Alright, enough talking. There's a tool inside AUR that I actually want to use, and you have quite many tools to interact with AUR. One of them is Yay. What is Yay stand for actually? hold on a second, yet another yogurt. We used to have a tool called yogurt, and I'm not kidding with a name. I am not even kidding with a name here. Yay, yet another yogurt. We used to have a tool called yogurt to interact with AUR, and I know that we have more tools regarding interacting with AUR. Mainly they are calling the AUR helper here. You have Yay, we have Paru, we have AUR utils, many. EndeavourOS comes with Yay, yet another yogurt, which is the continuation of the now discontinued yogurt, and I found that also very intuitive, because like, at least from my experience, that the installation and the command line is quite similar to Pacman. Instead, it's just Yay, right? And one thing that Yay, you are not intended to run Yay with sudo. In fact, if you try to do it, there will be a warning. I remember that there will be a warning. Yeah, avoid running Yay as root or sudo. I really hope that they actually get this one out before I input the password here. But normally you use Yay, you don't use sudo here. If it needs to do it, then it will ask you later on, okay? Now, the thing, because I touched AUR and touched Yay because there is something called PowerConf AUR that I actually want to install. And this is one of the tools that I first know from the experience of EndeavourOS, and it's actually there, and it's actually a tool from theirs. It's their tool from the first time. But you can just say PowerConf AUR is actually the UI for installing, searching, and managing the package. You will see that in a second, because I actually need it to find a font that I actually want to use regarding my coding. Okay. Let me actually stand up a bit. My workspace is actually having a stand up light, so I don't know if it, how good this microphone will actually record this, but let's see if there is a sound regarding the table rising, right? So number one. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it really well, but I am now standing. I am now standing for your information. And I actually need to adjust my microphone a bit, so my voice is actually better recorded. I hope it is still in a good place there. Okay. Alright, we are done with the installation, and now if I open up PowerConf AUR, this is PowerConf AUR right here. So I will open that for you, and you will see very quickly here. Heads up. I know the UI seems to be out of style, but I will fix that really quickly. This will actually fixing something, but it will actually breaking some UI as well. And when I say breaking, it means that it will break a little bit of look, like something that should have padding will not anymore. I will add this in right now. Not Pacman, but I want to do gedit a file called etc environment, and I want to add something inside here called, yeah, why don't I use nano? Hold on a second. We don't actually need to use gedit nano, right? And inside here we have gtk theme arc dark because that is the theme that I'm currently using. I will need to actually log it, restarting things again really quickly, but just want to show you this first. Let's not do this, let's not do that. Go to advanced. Let's not do anything regard. Let's turn on this one and turn on downgrade. Unrequired, no, let's keep it. Check availability, and now third party. Enable AUR support, which means we can search for packages in the AUR as well. Check for update from the AUR, which will actually adding a significant time just for checking updates there. And we're done. Right? Now, let's reboot thing very quickly. So what I just done out there will happen. Oh, and by the way, I don't really have a time limit for the stream yet because it is only, I don't know, 4:25 p.m. here in Vietnam, and there is no way that I will sit here and stream until night, though I may want to have another stream this evening where I just sit and continue to work on the data relation model that I just showed you on the stream at the beginning of the stream, basically. Okay, we're good. I really hope that we're good. And if I am opening this one again, it may take a while to open right now. Please wait. I know, yeah. Using Arch Linux, there will be some hiccup. Yeah, you can see that. I just want to say that there may be some hiccup that you will hit here and there with some tools. I know that PowerMac AUR will actually run a little bit slowly on the first startup sometimes, but at the moment it goes really quickly, and I really love to have that there. Now, the thing that I want to install here is a font called Firacode, and I will say that I am in love with this font right here. From the repositories, let's use this one right here. Yeah, and let's go and let's install Chromium as well. No, not that one. Okay. My main browser that I am currently using is Zen browser, which is based on Firefox. I only install Chrome mainly for development. Okay, just want to make it really clear. I am a Zen browser user, and if you haven't tried Zen browser, I highly recommend you to try it. It is such a really good browser, especially if you just come over from Arch browser. Then Zen browser is something. Oh, and by the way, the browser company, if you don't know, the browser company, they were joined with Atlassian. Is that correct? Hold on. Let me the browser company, we are part of Atlassian. I don't know what is Atlassian. Yeah, they are joining force with Atlassian. Yeah, Atlassian's buying the browser company now. So but I know that very many people consider Arch browser dead right now. But yeah, Zen browser is actually a very good alternative, and I highly recommend you trying it. It is such a really good browser, actually. Okay, that is it. We have Chromium and with the form installed. Now, I want to install something. Now, if you look here, you will also know where the package comes from, like Chromium and the Firacode from that I just installed. They come from official repository. But if we install something from the AUR themselves, then you should see this. This is the package from AUR. Okay. And for your information, that I can actually use this one and like completely do the same thing here for anything regarding installing AUR with paymark AUR as well. It's fine, but there's a thing that I actually want to check, which means I will open this part right here, and I want to show you, and I want to let you show a bit, because I want to check the speed to see if the download is a currently good speed at the moment. Because if it's not, then I will install something else. Oh yeah, I am worrying about nothing at all. Yes, I am worrying about nothing at all. That's sad. Okay, we are having a good time, so let's install the Zen browser here as well. I don't think it will do it because it is currently busy running an instance over here, so let's wait for it to be done. But that speed of downloading is a very good one, I would just want to say. Okay, so how about Zen browser? Let's use the bin one here. So yay -s Zen browser bin. I think this will be slower, but let's see. Yeah, the speed is just there. So this mirror is significantly slower. So to overcome that, I will do a thing. And I can actually do this thing over on my host, but if I do that, then the stream will completely went down, and I don't want to do that. So we will actually running it inside here. So there is a package called Warp. This one right here. So yay -s Cloudflare Warp bin. So this is basically me just using Cloudflare Warp VPN when I actually need it. And it will allow me to speed up some of the installation, like the Zen browser here that you just saw. It is very low speed there. You will see a completely different speed after I enable Cloudflare. Okay, so to use Cloudflare Warp, what I need to do is first we actually have a service that we need to enable first, and that service is called this part right here. Yes, and I want to start it as well. And then we go warp CLI registration new, accept the term of service, and then we do connect very quickly. Now if no, not this one, Zen browser. If I'm running the Zen browser command again, you will see a completely different speed. I don't know how high it will go, but a higher speed is guaranteed. Or not. Wait, hold on, am I connected already? No, I did connect. Oh, and this speed is actually not good at all. Oh no. Wait, hold on. This is so wrong. Connect. Okay. And then do this again. Oh, you failed me. Boring. It failed me. It failed me so hard. It felt me so hard. I hate this. But still, okay, so this is just me failing and acting like an idiot after every single thing I say about Warp CLI bin and their VPN. But I will say that I will not taking that back because it actually helped me sometimes, but not this time. Dang it. Okay, I would say that let's keep it running under hood there. Now, there is two more things that I want to install, and one will be, I don't know if I can actually run Pacman right here because I don't know if this occupies Pacman, but Obsidian. I love Obsidian. And I love Obsidian especially after the latest release when it's introduced base into the software. And I actually scrapping my own not big vault for building a completely new vault, trying to utilize base as one of my main component. I don't know how much will it go, but I am considering that I will actually put this vault of Corridor 211. Of course, this vault will be dedicated to Corridor 211. I might actually want to publish that vault up on the internet as well, so you can see what I'm currently doing. And in addition, but at the moment, I would say that I actually want to run, like, I know that I have too many focus at the moment, but I actually want to focus into that Facebook page first before anything else. So just I just want you to know that idea of publishing my Corridor 211 vault online is actually something that that is in my consideration, is a to-do list. It's a to-do item in my to-do list as well. But for now, maybe that will not happen anytime soon. But it is in the back of my head at the moment. So just for you to know. Okay. And we are 93%. By the way, I have Obsidian running. It is good. Now, let's open this one again because there is something that I actually want to use as well. I want to install something more as well. So Zen browser is currently installing, which is really good. Oh, and by the way, let me actually search really quickly if I have my wallpaper from Corridor 211 over here or not. Seems no. Let me actually get that down really quickly, and then I will do it really quickly, hopefully. Yes. Hold on a second. So projects. Though that is done. Upload essential. I know that I actually have a wallpaper over here, and I have a post regarding, I don't know if it will work or not, but let's see. Download, and this one right here. Okay, let me try to find social post because, like, I might actually want to add. No, please. there's something that I actually want to do. Maybe. Let's duplicate the thing. I am doing a very quick installation over here as well. Not installation, but design over here as well. Hold on a second, because I really want to have this as my slide. Alright, let's try to download this app. Beauty. And I have two files that I can actually drag and drop here. So I am dragging and dropping something inside here. First thing first, wallpaper. And I want to drop this part inside here. I am dropping something here. It is in, and how about this? Oh wow. Huh. Hold on. It is in. Oh, beauty. Now I'm opening this and you will see that we actually have something. Haha. We have two things right here. I don't know, but I want to try to go with this first. Though I have known. Right? I will want to go set that wallpaper. Yes. Yeah, we don't really have background preference there, but she control center. We have background. Let me actually add pictures from here. So we have two pictures. I can actually do this, or I can actually do this. I don't know what you actually prefer, but for me, I will actually want to go with this part first. Because just look at it. Yeah, I will say that the color scheme is actually not that much. So maybe going color is actually better. But maybe it is just me, because like on the stream at the moment, the layout completely blocked the anything that is from down here, as you can see. Which actually also block your view to the taskbar down here, which is a completely off color. I will want to try to see if I can make it better, but maybe the color version will be better. I don't know. Let me check. It is right here. It is much better now. It looks much better for me now. Okay, I think that's it. Hold on, there is something that I can actually want to try. Please bear with me a little bit OCD here, mind you. Yeah, do we have like? Oh, we have the transparency. Oh my! Let's not do a shadow. Oh yeah, that looks better. Wait, hold on. I changed to something like this. Will it be better? Hold on a second. So no, system setting, I want to change. I want to switch back to this one. Oh no, that looks much better. Huh. No, it's actually not better. It's actually still really out of, yeah. No, let's go with color. But this is basically better. It is better, surely better. I don't know if I can show you, but here it is. You can see that, like, damn, that is really good. It is really good. It is really good there, as you can see. Right? It is really good. It is really good. It is extremely good if you are looking at the screen. And this is the background from Carohana on my Windows machine for your information. But you can see that it is really clear there, right? I love how this looks. I will keep it. I will keep it. I will surely keep it. I will surely keep it. I will surely keep it. I can actually do choose screen also if I want to, but for now let's not do that. But yeah, I love how it looks at the moment. Okay, now let's turn on before I actually lose myself there, let's go on to Visual Studio Code. First, let's actually active my font there. So the name is ViraCode. Go for font here, ViraCode, yes. Font family from ligatures. I'm going through, and I think that is the real ViraCode here. Oh no, I don't know. Editor. Wait, this is user. Hold on a second, don't save. So ViraCode here, what is beauty? Code length from family, text editor commonly used. Text editor. From allow variable from yes. Code length. Font size. Font ligatures, true. And I want to add one more thing inside here, code editor dot font weight, and I will say 500. It is much better. How about down here? Oh, font ligature issue 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. Do I need TTF? Because from what I see, this is ViraCode. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. And we don't really have font here. Hold on, let me install the font manager. Let me install this really quickly. So this is for the look, right? Oh, what the heck? Okay. Okay, font manager. We have ViraCode here. We have ViraCode here already. We have ViraCode here already. So I don't know what happened, but we have ViraCode here already. Okay. We are inside a quite bad situation at the moment. Let me actually see if anything I can do regarding the font. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's remove that one. And I actually want to install something else, but in the repository I actually have this one right here, ViraCode Node, and I will actually want to use this instead. So going back to Visual Studio Code. Let me change things a little bit and use VeraCode Nerd for the font. Okay, so change to VeraCode Nerd for the moment. From ligature is true. Let's go font manager. Or font viewer is fine. No, it's not font manager. Here we are. Okay, VeraCode Nerd font. Yeah, it is VeraCode now. As you can see, the ligatures work. Down here though, I want to use font size, font length. Down here, I actually want to use the terminal. Yeah, the terminal font family. Font VeraCode font mono. Is it mono? If we only VeraCode Nerd font mono. It also works. Okay, that is beautiful. Now, let's open VS Code and we will install some extension. The extension that I will want to install now is the look first, right? But I know that I will use Python, so Python is actually the one that I will use, that I will install, which is really good. Let's go for material. Icon theme. Trust publisher and install. I want to install this one regarding the icon, right? So material icon theme, which is good. The theme for the UI, I will use this one Dark Pro. Go for Dark Pro. Okay, beautiful. And that really it. I hope. Okay, I know that I will use Vue also. And Docker as well. What is Docker DS? Oh, yeah, let's do this. Docker for now. Volar. This is for Vue.js. Not this one. This one. Anything else that I want to install? We have Docker. We have Python install. Okay, I think that's enough for the moment. So this will be the Visual Studio Code that I will use for coding the things. Now, let's come to something else, and before that, let's go to Zen browser because this will be the one that I use. Default browser, yes. Go with Google, yes. Oh, I completely forgot to deselect them. Oh, okay, boring. On set, let's get going. We are going. Okay, that is done. Mute. No, not mute, sorry. I want to remove every single thing here. Oh, we have the support folder here. Wow, I just realized this is new for Zen. This is so new for Zen. Okay. Oh yeah, that is new for Zen, and I love it, guys. I love it. I am so in love with it. Okay, I'm so in love with it. Which is good. Okay, this one right here, I want to show for you block first. Add in. I actually want to allow it and pin over here so I can easily configure it and disable and enable it as I need. One here, beautiful. There is also one thing regarding uBlock, not uBlock, but what was that again? Bitwarden, right? I will install this first, and then I will add it to Firefox first, and then I will make it happen later on. Beautiful. I will log in and do my things with this later on. Okay. It is fine for now, though there is still a thing that I want to install though. I don't know if we are near the end, but I actually want to install this one now. This is the sync. This is the service that I'm currently using. Nextcloud and integration with Nemo. That is good. Choose. Apply. And I actually need to prepare my credential really quickly here. What the heck? Wrong key. Oh, it actually want to restart. Let's do that. It is a VM. I can restart every time that I need. Anytime that I need. Let me actually get my account first. Okay, and copy my password. So I will try my best to not pasting accidentally to somewhere that I'm not supposed to. But now, Nextcloud desktop. Login. I actually have a cloud storage that I am using, that I rented from Hesner. Account name will be my account and password will be actually need to copy that again and paste. Not now. It is good. Grant access. Close. Choose what to sync. I don't want to sync everything. I only want to sync the Obsidian vault and actually only the Corridor 211 vaults down here. Connect. And wait a little bit. It should come up any seconds now. It is syncing 35 files, and I can actually show you what it currently look like here. So if I open Obsidian and I go to open Nextcloud Obsidian Vault, you will see that I have something here. The thing is, I don't think I am opening it in the correct way. Yeah. Open again. Hold on, let me open that again to make sure that I am looking in the correct way. I don't know. This is the correct way to open that one. Okay, I don't know why it is being nested like that, but let's actually move them out one level. And remove this part right here. Okay, Obsidian again. Open. This one, and select. Trust order and enable plugin. We have all the plugin being installed here, and we have the projects that I am currently working on. We have the PNG that I am currently actually based on, and we have my currently working catechism, which I actually want to install one more thing to try to open that. I hope that it's still there. Okay, it is still there. Draw IO. So as you can see that I actually work with so many tools regarding. So it's not just only coding. I am using that Draw IO as well to opening a chart from the vault itself. Cancel please. Do another open. Nextcloud, Obsidian Vault, projects, documentation, Draw IO, and this is the thing that I'm currently working. So if I am able to live stream this evening as well, then this is the thing that we will continue to work with the startup. Okay, for now I think it is fine, and we can actually leave it at the moment. Okay, now next question is, what else do I need to install? Oh, the tool of ASDF. Right, I don't have it yet. Let's look at the tutorial really quickly here. What is ASDF? A very random name, but it is the name of the tool here. I will bring it over very quickly to you for your sake. So this is the multiple runtime version manager, which means that you have one tool, you have this tool, and you only need this tool only, and then you will install the plugins that being provided that work with this tool, so you can manage every single thing that can actually think of. For example, I can go to the plugin section, and you will see that we actually have so many plugins regarding here. I know that I actually have a list here somewhere. Right there. From Netcore, from passwords, CLI. I think I can find Bitwarden inside here as well. The secret manager of Bitwarden. Chicken, what is this? Wait, hold on. Do I have that word right here? BR. No, I don't think that is a thing. That is a very beef, like brand beef. I already I already censor myself to not saying that word, but I think you all know what programming language that I am currently referring to, right? Conan, what is this? What the heck is Conan? Why do we have Conan there? Oh, Python lint. Why is called Conan? I don't know why. Container diff, we have consoles here. As you can see, we have Dino that can be installed as well. We have like quite many things that you can actually install and managing. Markdown TOC. What the heck is Markdown TOC? Oh my. The Golang-based implementation of GitHub Markdown TOC tool. Oh, the generate table of content for README. Okay, got you. Go who go? Go releaser, Groovy if you want to do that. Haskell. Hugo, we have Hugo here. JetBrains. Like there is a whole tool chain for just managing this. That's great. So basically you can see that we have quite like nearly anything, any touch stuff that you can actually think of, you can actually managing with ASDF with all of the plugin here. So many. And I actually will want to use Python and Node.js right here, right? But first we need to install ASDF. Oh wow, that means a thing. And do you know that? Which means I actually being recommended to use AUR. For installing ASDF version manager. That is what VM inside there stand for. I'm zooming in a bit so you can actually see a little bit more clearly. And the password again. SDM. This is the one that I'm opening all my settings. Okay. And I actually want to bring this over because I am currently monitoring my stream over here on my secondary stream. Okay, ASDM done. Still there's some installation and config that I need to do, especially if I'm going with ZLH. Then I actually need to add something in the ZLH RC, so let's do that. Not use nano, use gedit to do that very quickly. Right there, beautiful. Paste, and I think that's it. It is correct. Where's my plugin? This is the one that I already updated. That is the one I need to update it. Okay, custom data optional. No, I don't need to do that. I don't need to the shell completion because I already have the ASDF plugin already, which is done. Okay, that's it. Save and close. So now if I close it and I'm open a new instance right here, and I'm do ASDF, you will see that we actually have so many things right here already. So ASDF installation done. I will install two more things and two plugins that I will gonna use. First will be the Node.js plugin, and secondly will be the Python, right? And before installing the Python plugin, I actually need to install some system dependency first to make sure that it's working correctly with Arch Linux right here. So sudo and paste the whole thing in from the GitHub page of the plugin. and later on I will do this. Here you are. That's done. ASDF is done. Okay, so is there anything else? Let's try to go through what we already did for this stream. So we installed EndeavourOS, we installed every single tools and config every single thing that I can actually think of. So we have Docker running. We have Docker running. I want to show you. We have Docker running. Docker is currently running good. We have Visual Studio Code currently running well as well, for your information. We have installed Draw.io, which is the one that I just showed you with the RDM that I'm currently working on. We have Chromium, mainly for testing our application, because I am tempting to make my the catechism management system as a progressive web app, and we are desperately need Chrome to test that. We have Nextcloud installed and being configured. We have Obsidian also being installed and configured as well. We have quite many. Zen browser is also installed, and I already installed the necessary plugin inside there. What else do I need to do? We already used the we already installed the theme, the icon theme that I actually want to use. We already installed Fira Code, which is the form that I want to use. I also installed Warp CLI to help with my internet connection to some certain service, which work most of the time, but not the time within this stream. So as you can already clearly see. What else? What else? I am thinking about going with fast fetch, but I don't really want to clutter that. So I think let's keep it like that for now, because if I go with fast fetch, it will do something like this. CLI fast fetch. It is a tool to do something like this. Fast fetch. It is a tool to do something like this. So hold on, can I do that actually? Oh my ZSS fast fetch. Hold on a second. SDF install fast fetch. Wait, hold on. Now fetch alternative. I don't remember if we can go with fast fetch. And if I go with fast fetch, then I can basically have this one right here if I run this one right there. So as you can see, we have quite many things regarding that one. It is just something that I may or may not want to edit, but we have so many configurations. Logo type, right? Color. Yeah, I think that is enough. I think that is enough. I don't know if I will actually keep it or add this into the dot strip of ZSH, but here we go. I think we're so done with the installation here. Okay, so what will come next for the journey? And before I say that, let me actually open up this again. So again, this is the time when I will self-promoting me again. Just for your information. Okay, so this is Carter 211, as you already know. It is, or maybe this is the first time you come to this page, but every single thing regarding this project, I will begin to update it regularly, hopefully regularly, onto the Carter 211 Facebook page here that I just rated. And this is my main focus right now. I will actually active on here quite often, and as I already said to you from the beginning of the stream, you will find many things besides development up here. You will see some tips that I use, you will see some software that I found good and I want to share to you. You will also see some posts regarding anime, which I already have some on the page already. And you will also see what is that again? I don't know. Things up here. I would say it will be a bit random, but for now, this will be my main home at the moment. I will also streaming on Twitch. If you want to go, it's twitch.tv/Carter211. I am not having a plan for regular streaming right now because quite many things actually hit me beginning from next week. So whenever I stream, basically I will stream whenever I want and I feel like I want to do it, right? But the status of the Catechism project, we will do some stream sessions regarding that. I will continue to stream to try to finish the stream series of the gameplay of Rune Factory Guardians of Asuna. Currently planning one tomorrow, which I hope that it will be a thing. And then we will also have some streams regarding my working session on the project here. Note that I may not stream every single session, but I will stream whenever I can, okay? Because I still want to have my anime nights. I still want to have something else within my life, and I still want to have some time to actually enjoying anime, and maybe, I don't know, get out here finding a girlfriend or something. I am still single at the moment and don't really tend to find a girlfriend soon. Regarding my, I am already 30 now. It's just some random talk. Yeah, why I am saying that on here? That is just awkward. But again, Carter 211, I want to restart it, and actually I want to expand it as not just a random thing. Yeah, it's actually starting as a random thing, and but also it will also goes, like Carter 211 will also goes into very random perspective. No, that is not the word. Directions. I don't really have like a really good idea about how Carter 211 should go, so it will be just random things now. But let's see what the future holds for us, and I hope that you will enjoy together and we can learn from each other together. So I cannot believe that I used like some minutes, final minutes of this stream session right here to just sitting here and talk to you, self-promoting myself here, but that's how the internet currently work. I may stream this evening when I continue to work on the data model also. But let's see if I can do that, or I actually want to do that or not. Also, I am not be able to live stream here for now, but you can go to Twitch again, twitch.tv /Carter211 to find me up there. I will actually want to stream here as well. For your information, you can go to YouTube and search for Carter211, this exact logo, to find me live streaming on there. I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube also at the same time, and maybe in the future I actually want to stream here at the same time as well. So if you can, please go here, follow me, subscribe to me on YouTube, and follow me on Twitch. And we'll chill together as much as we can. This is the end on the last for this stream. Thank you so much if you are still there, and enjoy your day. Goodbye and see you next time. Cheers.